What's going on, you guys? So check it right. I'm sure you've seen the recent news of Priddy Ugly challenging Casper and your best to a boxing match. And just to catch you up onto what I'm talking about, Casper tweeted a screenshot of a conversation he was having with Slick Talk, where Casper first said, "It's going to be so hard to get a fight now. Everybody is scared. Even the ones who used to talk shit are quiet like a mouse." And Slick Talk replied by saying, "If I trained, the fight would be very different. I deserve a fair one." And Casper tweeted the following by saying, "Not Slick Talk wanting to get his ass whooped again." Now this got the attention of Priddy Ugly, where he tweeted the following saying, "Exe abuti biliato. I was never scared. You hit my line and called me up about a fight and I gladly said yes. I didn't hesitate. I didn't stutter. If you Iron Mike for real, you can't be fighting people who can't fight. Seems to me like you the scared one. You got my number." And Casper responded to Priddy by saying, "I call cause I'm a man of my word. You once tweeted saying you want to get in the ring with me cause everyone was ducking. Size-wise, I'm bigger than you. Skill-wise, I'm way more experienced than you. You easy money for me, but if you're really sure you want to do this, let's rock." And Priddy replied by saying, "The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You speak on what you don't know, and that delusion is going to be a poor judgment call on your behalf. Your underestimation of me is going to reveal something you were never prepared for. My advice, train a little harder from tonight." And Casper concluded by saying, "I hope Priddy Ugly isn't another one who is going to tweet and go hide in the studio like Princess and my drugs. Lol, he out here sounding very confident when he applying for a serious ass whooping. Could we possibly see Casper and your vest versus Priddy Ugly this year? It's about to get ugly." Now this was a good back and forth between these two, but I'm sure you guys are wondering, what does Priddy boxing Casper have to do with him not being considered for a top 3 spot in SA hip-hop? Well, when it comes to the top 3 in the game right now, the general consensus would say we have A-Reece, Nasty C and Shane Eagle being considered as the top 3 right now. Obviously we each have our own personal top 3, but as I just said, the general consensus would have those 3 niggas there, mostly because of their consistency, their pure talents and rapping capabilities, as well as just being known purely for the music. And I feel as if this is where Priddy is beginning to slip up. Now don't get me wrong, Priddy is definitely one of the top lyricists we have in the game right now, and his longevity speaks for itself. But I feel as if him wanting to box Casper speaks to antics playing a role in his career, whereas the top 3 right now have never participated in any gimmicks or antics. I mean, as I just said before, Reece, Nasty and Shane are purely known for the music, and that's what's going to get you more respect amongst the listeners and them considering you as a top 3 rapper in the game. I mean, there's a reason why fans and listeners of hip-hop don't really consider Casper as a top rapper, and it's not because he's trash. I mean, he's actually decent in his own right, but Casper is more known for his business practices and the many gimmicks and antics he tends to get himself into. And I would hate for Priddy to go down that route or be considered on the same level as Casper in terms of rapping, because Priddy is definitely miles ahead of most rappers in the game. And for that to get overlooked because he's doing a boxing match with Casper, well, it would definitely be a shame. I mean, for the past few months, Priddy has been telling us that his project is ready and that now is the time to rap because other niggas are spitting. Well, all I can say is let's hear you rap, my nigga. If now is the time to rap, let's hear you drop something. Because right now, as we speak, we have niggas like Tyson Sabatelli, Tato Soul, and Maglera Dope Boy gunning for the top spots in the game, but you would rather fight Casper in a boxing match and not drop your project? Come on, bro. Like, granted, this is all for entertainment, but at the same time, it screams money grab and definitely clout chasing, which I would never want to associate with Priddy. But these antics alongside Casper have me feeling that way towards him. So with that said, I'm not saying I want Priddy to only categorize himself as just a rapper, because if there's other things he would want to experience in this thing we call life, then who am I to say he shouldn't participate in this circus act? Plus, at the end of the day, this is just another avenue for him to put food on the table for his family. Not to mention, Priddy has been working out for years now, so I'm sure he feels confident in his capabilities. Because, I mean, why else would he challenge someone like Casper, who has experience? But at the same time, it would seem like his music is taking a step back, with the boxing receiving all the attention, which we don't want to see from an individual who wants to be considered as a top MC and in the conversation for a top 3 rapper in the game. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Am I being too harsh and Priddy with him challenging Casper? And if this fight does take place, do you feel as if it would leave him out of the conversation for the top 3 rapper in the game? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope. and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.